For audiences in specific territories, the sectarian friends were countries like Germany, due to the lingering memory of World War I in the 1920s and 1930s, Romania and Sweden, mentioned in the journal Bezvirnik, as well as Denmark and the Netherlands in the journal Anti-Religiosnik. In other words, the choice of the patron country for stigmatized organizations was largely irrelevant to global anti-cultists, much like the specific Christian denomination or religion used against them. Similarly, anti-cultists did not care which political force they used as their puppet, whether Bolsheviks or Nazis. Their primary goal across eras was to divide, clash, and control, manipulating chaos and deceit to further their global objectives while covering their tracks. Other countries that Bolshevik propaganda associated with sectarian patronage included Japan and Italy. These countries appeared alongside Germany in propaganda journals of the 1930s as global events pointed to imminent attack by Hitler. During this time, fascism and Nazism were spreading, and preparations for a new global war were underway, which anti-cult forces within the Bolsheviks exploited to strengthen their repressive mechanisms within the USSR. In essence, organizations labeled as sects or cults in Bolshevik propaganda journals were portrayed to the masses as collaborators, with invaders encroaching on sovereign territories and as agents of foreign states. In reality, modern anti-cultists use similar methods, but these tactics are now applied not only in print media and communication channels, but also in the online space. It is also important to clarify that these anti-religious journals were originally written with negative, disparaging connotations and served a stigmatizing function. Soviet propagandists who created these articles and the editors of these journals did not know the true facts and made no effort to find out. The information was presented in such a way that it was impossible to confirm or refute, though in reality, no one made an attempt. The general line, with its embedded narratives of anti-cultists, played a dominant role among the public, and everything was accepted on blind faith. Anti-cultists among the Bolsheviks created an entire system of dehumanizing stereotypes. These stereotypes are still used in the narratives of contemporary anti-cultists, including those from Ukraine, just as Nazi-era legacies of Walter Kunneth, who led the Apologetic Center under the Third Reich, are perpetuated. It turns out that modern agents of Ratseers, whether operating in Russia, Ukraine, or elsewhere, are executing old directives from anti-cult ideologists involved in the creation of two totalitarian regimes, Hitler's Nazi Germany and the USSR.